welcome to our reception reading workshop. We hope this will provide you with plenty of information on how you can support your children's reading at home. We feel that the children are almost ready to read, and so this will be a good time to show you how we approach teaching reading in reception. Reading skills always begin with learning the letter sounds. We teach the children that letters have names, A, B, C, but these letters make sounds, A, B, K. It's important to learn how to write each sound as well, and you've had information in your pack already with how we form the letters at St Julian's Primary School, but please check out our YouTube channel as well. Here is a short video of us learning sounds in the classroom. Did you hear what sound we got here? And we see those actions as well.
Children start their reading, we start to get them to identify the sounds at the beginning of words. So like Miss Butcher mentioned, the children are aware of the sounds of the letters. We can use different activities designed to help children start to recognise these sounds. In this video we'll show you a little game with Mrs Clark playing a counter game with the dice, and the children roll the dice, identify the picture and the sound that the picture starts with. You could do things like this at home, on a walk, in the car. Can you point something out and ask your child to say the sound that that particular thing starts with?
Invitations. Yes. Did they get those invitations?
Yes.
Did they look at those invitations?
Oh, nice counting in your head, Ariana.
No, they didn't.
And you landed on the...
I know. They
what's the sound of the beginning of the count?
Right, you remember in your brain. Good. So they
Sound at the
did
beginning.
read the invitation. They took it all.
Stay on your turn. Ariana, can you pass me on the dice?
You had
On the roll for
made my invitation. And I made my invitation. So I wrote, dear little Miss
Good girl. What's the
you
answer?
are party. And I put the time. I thought breakfast.
So what's the sound at the beginning of the song? Okay. Harry again, your turn.
Dotted the place is Green Bear's house.
Okay, what sound is it, Harry?
And it's frog. So that's it. I use it. Frog.
Okay, Max, you go. And what's that one? Diane, Max, well done. Okay, fabulous.
Blending the sounds together. So that is the process of saying individual sounds and running them together to make the whole word. For example, dog, d, o, g. Hearing the individual sounds and pushing them together to create a word.
Try and say the individual sounds of the word and see if your child can hear it. Some children take longer than others to hear this, but it is a technique every child will need, so we do need to keep practicing. As we always say in St Julian's Primary School, as much as we work in school, we need that practice at home as well. So working together to hear the initial sounds. Once we're confident with initial sounds, then hearing every sound in the word and pushing them together to make a word. Right, we're going to sound out the word, press the buttons and say the sounds. O. And blend them together. Log. Well done.
Alongside learning the initial sounds in words and then blending those sounds together, we teach the children that not all words can be sounded out, and this is really tricky. So we have a list of sight words, what we call high frequency words, that the children must learn throughout this year in reception. These are the kinds of words that you will have seen coming home in the children's word books. So amazing work on that already. We're seeing great progress with the children recognising these words. This is the order that they come in, so please continue to learn these at home.
So what can you do to help at home? You can practice those Jolly Phonics songs with your children. They're easily found on things like YouTube. And in your packs you would have had a Jolly Phonics soundboard, and you can play different games with the children, help them to recognise and identify those sounds. We are also sending their spellings home in the high frequency word books. Practicing those at home with your children will be really great. And of course it's so important that as much as listening to your child read is great, reading to your child is also just as beneficial for them.
So what should reading look like? It should be a comfortable and relaxed 10 minutes for reading, not too long, not too short, a nice comfortable time. We need to look through the book together and talk about it, discussing characters, pictures, setting, title, and read it to your child first. Let them have a go, praise and encourage them for trying. It's okay to guess a word. Sometimes we think that's not okay, they're just guessing. That is a reading strategy, so that is encouraged, especially in early reading. Using pictures as well, that's encouraged. We use them as picture clues, that's what we call them, picture clues, to help the children identify what the word could be and to make assumptions of what they are reading about. We should finger match the words for the children if you need to, and don't worry if the book seems too easy. We are building confidence and developing comprehension.
Reading logs, it's an exciting time in reception as we think the children are now almost ready to begin their reading process. So from the Monday, the 30th of November, we will be sending every child in reception home with their very first reading book and reading log. These books will be changed every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So we recommend that your child reads the book once a day. So if your book comes home on a Monday, they read it that Monday evening. They also read it on a Tuesday evening, then bring it back to school on the Wednesday to be changed. The yellow log is more for your use than ours. Please use this log to write the title of the book your child reads that day, the date that they've read it, and then also we would really like to see a little comment from you to see how the child found their reading book that evening. For example, you could say something like, Hetty read the story really well, she practiced the word look a few times. Please also encourage your child to write a simple sentence once they've completed their book on a separate piece of paper, just to practice reading, seeing and writing the words that they are using. This is a picture of what the reading log looks like and a typical reading book that might come home with your child, and the inside of a reading log where you can write your comments.
So in the event of a class needing to self-isolate, we will post work on an app called Seesaw. You would have all had those Seesaw logins in the packs that we sent home. And if you're logged into Seesaw, you can also see us posting the amazing work that we do in school with your children. And if you are using your packs, we would love it if you could post the pictures that you're doing at home of the work you're doing with your children, as we'd love to see what you're doing. And here are some pictures of what my class created when we were self-isolating, and some pictures of what have been sent in of children using their packs.
So Class Dojo, this is really important. We do use it every single day, and we do upload lots of photos of what we've been doing and lots of important messages for you as parents as well. So we do encourage you to check it every single night. If you need help signing up, or you need your login details again, or if you're still unsure of how to use it, just come and see one of us and we'll be more than happy to help you.
We do appreciate that parents like to have a gauge of how their child is getting on with their reading, and so we do provide an aspirational target that we would hope every child would achieve by the end of reception, and that is that every child would reach a reading level 4. We do appreciate that children learn at different rates, and so we would encourage you not to get too concerned if this isn't hit straight away. This is an aspirational target, but it's nice for you to know where we expect the children to aim towards. We do send home a reading book that is an easier level than what the children read with us in school. For example, if your child is reading a level 4 with us in school, you will be receiving level 3 books at home. We really encourage the children just to read for enjoyment and to have that time with you to practice those words. We will push and challenge in school. Diolch yn fawr iawn for watching. We really hope this was a useful tool for you to support your child in reading at home and a little insight into what we do to help them in school. If you do complete any reading challenges, or if there's something you would specifically love to share, we would love to see your children's achievements. And so we'd encourage you to use the Seesaw app to post anything that you get up to at home. This can only be seen by us as teachers, so don't worry, other parents can't see what you upload, but it's great for us to keep in contact. Thank you. Goodbye from the reception team.